guys, welcome back to a new vlog. This one is just me enjoying life in Melbourne. I'm just showing the little bits that I've purchased, what I'm reading. I did a fun fashion shoot, which is at the end of this video. Today is absolutely pouring outside, but it's also 26 degrees. And we don't normally get this weather in Melbourne. Melbourne is a little bit more drier, like a dry heat. Yeah, so I really don't know what to wear today. So I'm kind of wearing this awkward outfit and it does look good, but I don't know if it's like my usual style. I am heading out now to go to a cafe just to do some work. I wanted to create a blog post for Point Mentor. I've just recently released a platform for ballet dancers and helping them navigate that industry, whether they are actively dancing or non-actively dancing. That's another thing I probably should tell you is that I used to be a professional ballet dancer, so it's a really fun passion that I've been wanting to bring together now because I just want to share my knowledge. I feel like I know a lot about the industry. So after the little coffee shop work mode, I am going to go to Big W to pick up some new books. I recently finished reading A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, and it was just, what a series. I loved it. It was amazing. This is my first adult fantasy, so I hadn't read a fantasy book since I was like, you know, very young, like 14. And I was just addicted. The characters, the plot twist was just, I was here for everything. Maybe I'll talk about this a little bit later on. But today I'm heading in Big W to buy some new books because what else am I gonna read now? I love reading. I find it's a really nice way just to kind of get off my phone, get off YouTube or Netflix, and just do something else with my free time. Because sometimes, you know, I don't know if anyone else can relate, but you know, you have your core people that you follow on YouTube, but then you've watched everyone's videos and there's no videos. So you're just kind of sitting aimlessly through YouTube and you're just like, what do I watch now? And you know, sometimes I think it's quite a journey as well to find people that resonate with you. So it's like, you just take your time and like, I don't know, it can be quite a process, but sometimes, I don't know, it's nice just to switch off and not think for a bit. That's why I've been reading. I am back from my little shopping moment. Outside, it's pretty horrible today. It is wet, but it's like that annoying wetness where it's just like constantly coming down and there's no relief. So yeah, my hair got all wet, but that's okay. I'm glad I went out. I was working at a place called No Vacancy, which is in QV, and really cool vibes, like just really easy to sit there. Sometimes when you go to a cafe, it can be a little bit claustrophobic, and it's like sometimes I can't work in the space because there's just too much happening and everything, but I was very zen there and definitely will be back. So as I said previously, I don't know if I'm going to cut out the vlog, but if not, I'll pop it in now. I recently just finished reading A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, and this book set was incredible, guys. Like it was I don't know, it's adult fantasy. I should put that in there. People, when I told them, oh, I'm reading a fantasy book, they're like, what, you're reading a fantasy book? And probably, like, I'd probably think the same, but this book is definitely directed towards adults, but it's just so well written. There's so much going on, and it's just great to unwind at the end of the day and just not think about real life sometimes, if that makes sense. So I highly recommend it. If you're wanting a book that's interesting and exciting, that is the book. And it's not sad. I'm not very good with sad books, so I definitely recommend this set. While I was in Big W, to be honest, like in Big W, they have heaps of books and there's no real like category of where things are. They're kind of just scattered all over the place. So I saw A Court of Thorns and Roses in like 5 different places there, and I was like, these books could be anywhere. I asked on Instagram what book I should read next, and you suggested The Housemaid, which I have heard about. I won't give any spoilers on this channel, so don't worry, but it's basically about a maid who is viewing, you know, the lens of this family. There's characters in there that she doesn't really resonate with, and by the sounds of it, I don't know if it's mystery, if it's scary. I hope it's not scary because I'm not good with scary books. But at the end of the little blurb at the back, it says, "I only try one of Nina's pristine white dresses once, but she soon finds out. And by the time I realize my bedroom door only locks from the outside, it's far too late. But the Winchesters don't know who I really am. They don't know what I'm capable of." I don't know if I can cope with this book. And the other one is by Kate Morton. I have heard of Kate Morton, and I don't know where I've heard it. Maybe it's been on TikTok, and I think this is a really interesting book. So it's called The Forgotten Garden, and it is about a girl that comes to Australia, and I think she ends up having family or something here, like she has a family, but then she ends up dying. And there's a bit of a mystery that gets uncovered by one of her kids or her nephews or something like that. To be honest, I haven't read too much of it, but in store I read the blurb and I said I have to pick up this book. You also recommended as well all of Sarah J Maas's other series, so The Crescent, and then there's one, The Glass Door, I think it is. But they didn't have it at Big W, so I couldn't pick it up. But I will get it, and I will give you my honest opinion. If you have any recommendations about other books I should try, I would love to hear them, because I'm always open to hear what you have to say. And yeah, I love your recommendations, so write them down below. Lucky last as well, while I was in Big W, I spotted, so I was just, you know, this is actually, it's when I like first walked into Big W, and you know how they have like all the snacks at the front of like the shop. For those who are wondering, Big W is like Target for everyone else. Everyone knows what Target is. So Big W is a version of Target. We do have Target here, but our Target is like, I don't know, so basic in comparison to say what the US has. Anyway. But while I was walking through those aisles, I spotted one of my favorite things to eat on this planet, and it's Leberkuchen. Leberkuchen is gingerbread and it's coated in chocolate. Most likely it's coated in chocolate, and it's one of the most sensational things you will ever eat. I used to live in Germany. I lived in Germany. How long did I live in Germany? I lived in Germany more than 2 years. I would say nearly 3 years, and I would eat this stuff at Christmas time like it was going out of fashion. I am obsessed. It's just every sort of Christmas biscuit I want. So I bought myself a box of Leberkuchen, and I thought we'll do a little taste tester on screen right now. Okay, you ready? Game changer. If you are going to Germany anytime soon, around Christmas time, make sure you buy it. The German one, let's be honest, is better, even though this is made in Germany. I think it's because it must be fresh over there, or they use like a tempered chocolate. So when you bite into it, it's like it cracks, and then you just get this melt in your mouth. Gingerbread, baking soda, buttery, biscuit goodness. Yeah, the ones in Germany are better. And in Germany, I used to prefer the dark chocolate ones. I don't know, because it used to offset the sweetness of the biscuit. But look, guys, if this is the best I can get here, wow. picked up a few things from COS and Priceline, as you saw. This is actually filmed a few days later just because, I don't know, by the time I got back, it was just daylight was going and just wasn't enough time. So, I'll start with COS. I purchased this little top that has some gorgeous ruching on the side and then like it's almost like I don't know, like a bit of draping at the front. I purchased this top in a dress last season and I still have the dress, but sometimes I don't want to wear a dress all the time, and I found this was just perfect for those daytime events that I feel like I'm not too dressy and I don't want to wear a dress. I think it would look gorgeous with some white jeans. Next I picked up as well was just this bag. I was just drawn to the pop of color, the pink. I'm all about spring summer pieces at the moment. As someone that dresses kind of on the darker side, I don't actually know why I do, but I don't know, I just really want to incorporate some more colorful pieces in my wardrobe. This bag just caught my eye as I was going into the change room, as I thought it would look perfect with the baby blue, but also that the fact that this size of this is just so practical and you can fit so much in it, but it's still not a bulky big bag. COS is very much known for their padded bags and I'm just here for it, totally here for it. Something I love about this one as well, it can also fit in my 13-inch laptop, so I thought that was really cool. What else did I purchase? Oh yes, so in Priceline I picked up, where are they? I'll go grab them. In Priceline, I also found the stick-on nails, and I've seen this over TikTok about girls who are just don't want to get their nails done, or it's a little bit too hard for them to get it done all the time, or too expensive, this and that, and they have decided to go to stick-ons. So I purchased some. I picked up the gorgeous like Hailey Bieber style glazed nails, as well as some other little ones as well. I did have them on my fingers at the start of the week, but towards the end of the week it was like time for them to come off. After this clip you'll see a little montage of me popping them on, but I will say they don't last like the entire week and it can be slightly a pain to re-stick some more on. But the ones I picked up in particular, they were just like a sticky rather than a glue, so I think I'm going to try the glue ones to see if they last a little bit longer. My reason for going into Priceline as well was to go and see L'Oreal's Richie collection. I don't know if this was in collaboration with Sophia Richie, but I have a feeling it's very much inspired by her. And the two pieces I picked up was this. This is their L'Oreal Glow Paradise in the shade 112. It is the pastel exhilaration, and this one is almost, I'll get closer for you, one is also the perfect dupe Chanel 628. It's honestly such a beautiful formula, so definitely go and check that one out. With that I also picked up their Confidential, it's spelled in French, their 114 lip liner. I tend to be someone that doesn't wear lip liner, but I've seen a lot of YouTubers and all over socials as well, a lot of girls just use the lip line as the base color for their lips. I think it's a really natural way of just shading your lips without actually wearing a lipstick. So I thought I'd try this one on camera with you now. Sorry, I'm sniffing because it's spring in Melbourne at the moment and the hay fever is going strong. Lastly as well, on the back end of the Barbie craze, I really appreciated the subtle pink tones in makeup, so I decided to pick up the Savoy, I think it is, or Savvy, Classic Blush Petal in really such a vibrant pink. I was a little bit worried that possibly it's going to be way too bright on me, but you know what, we'll give it a go. As you can see, this one is an absolutely gorgeous color. I don't have much pigment on my lips, I wouldn't say, in comparison to say others. So I found the Chanel one struggled a little bit to really grab my lips and produce some beautiful color. But I think this might be my new favorite lipstick and lip liner. So let's do the blush as well. Going off the little viewfinder, I think it's looking actually quite nice. What do you think? This one was really cheap as well. It was only like $5, so I was like, you know, I might as well try it.